Hey everyone, it's me again. There's no point me saying what day it is because by the time this is uploaded, it's going to be way back in the past. This is going to be part of the preamble 14 video, the last preamble of the year and of the playlist. I'm going to just do the unveiling of these items. We already know what they are and so forth. I got the appointment for the fingerprints on Saturday. I have the appointment with the instructors to go through your student certificate and everything like that when they go through all the administrative stuff next week. And I got all the forms printed out and everything, so I will combine that all together later on. But right now, let's unpackage these and see how they are. So, this is the big one. So naturally, I go straight for it. So this is the kneeboard. It's for VFR flights, like it has information on it to help fight visibility, distance from clouds and stuff like that, VFR communications, crosswind components, pilot weather reports, light gun signals, little stuff to help remind it. These are good because you're going to have your maps and everything on board and stuff like that. I don't anticipate having a iPad or a tablet with me, but if the one of the things that I want to get down and start practicing is writing stuff as the controller talks to me, because if I'm going to go into instrument flight, then I want to get into the practice of writing down ATC instructions straight away. Because that was one of the things that I saw Aviation 101 saying, that the reason why instrument pilots have so much trouble writing down notes from or the instructions from ATC is because they didn't start writing when they were doing their VFR private training. So I kind of wanted to I want to take that advice, and so I want to start practicing and writing the notes down and stuff like that. So yeah, I got the ASA knee board. Part of the package from this Cyber Monday deal. And I admit this is kind of looking ahead, but this is the instrument or exam guidebook. So I won't bother opening this until for next year, but we have it. So that's one thing less, you have to, or I have to think about. I basically got it for free. It's instead of the $12 that it was, I got it for like $2 or $4, and with the shipping that you saw, it's the next section of this preamble 14. I'm getting ready, preparing myself to leave to go to get my fingerprints done for the TSA, and so mentally I'm getting myself prepared, I'm relaxing, I'm getting my phone and stuff charging. I wanted to do a video while in the car, but to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous because I've never gone to this place before, to this city, I mean. So I want to make sure I have enough power on my phone to get there and back, because I don't trust that the charger is going to keep. So, just in case anything goes wrong, I like to be safe. So I wanted to go through a couple of things. First of all, as I said, I may or may not have mentioned that I got the renter's insurance done and dealt with a while ago. But what I should have mentioned, I didn't, because I assumed it would be common sense and knowledge, but it's dangerous to assume anything on the internet. I keep forgetting that. Well, you are going to need health insurance to be able to do this too. I was looking at the requirements. I mean, if you get hurt, the renter's insurance only covers the liability of someone else getting hurt, not necessarily you getting hurt, and it doesn't cover all of your medical costs. Your health insurance will cover your own personal costs. So it's already past the enrollment date for the health plan girl for 2020, but I'm sure there's ways that you can get in if you can't afford one. But yeah, you do need your own health insurance. I mean, it's just common sense. I mean, I'm not going to recommend that you get life insurance. That's entirely up to you and it's your own personal choice, but I am saying you do need health insurance for obvious reasons. So tomorrow I will be going to the fingerprint place, so I need to make sure that I have everything that I need to go tomorrow. So when I get there, I'm going to need my passport. I have them right here, and just in case they ask for it, I have the expired one too, because this has the information of when I entered into the country, and it proves I haven't left since then, so I'm good and in good standing with the USCIS because I have continuous residence since 2007, not left the country once, otherwise I would have got into trouble. I have my medical certificate, which may or may not be needed, and it's a second class, which I thought it was third, but it's second, because that's what I asked for and that's what I paid for, but the kind doctor gave me a second. So I probably should give him a shout out. So yeah, the doctor, Henry Shire, MD, Henry Shire Jr., MD, thank you very much. I have my AOPA membership card, I have my renter's insurance card, probably won't need all of this stuff, but I'm gonna keep it together just so, you know what I mean, just so they don't. So there's the important stuff. I'm gonna probably put this in my backpack. Backpack. There's the oil guide. I won't take them, I'll leave them here. So the important stuff that you will need is the form that you paid for, given your information that you paid for and stuff like that. Confirms the passport number and stuff like that, and just in case, I have a copy of the receipt, printed receipt, and because just like if I go to them and they say, oh, we don't have a record of your information or your application, just like I did, like just what happened with my job interview, I'll say, well, I have it here. I have the complete email printed out with the fingerprint instructions. So I have the 9-page document. And that's basically all you need to bring. So let's just read it. Important. A copy of the fingerprint instructions must be provided to the fingerprint collector and must be included with the hard card fingerprint submission mailed to the TSA if applicable. But this is going to be electronically supplied, so I don't know if we need that. Please be aware that electronic submissions are more accurate and result in fewer rejections. TSA may phase out its acceptance of fingerprint hard cards in future to minimize errors. Yeah, that makes sense. Step 1. Provider or candidate locates a blah blah blah. Did that. Provider 2. Select from the list of available fingerprint collectors. Well, since there's only one, did that. Click on the AFSP enrollment button. Did that. Candidate do you print the NAT task custody and control form? Did that. That's what I just showed you. NAT tax fingerprint collector will not take your fingerprints without the NAT tax custody and control form and the fingerprint instructions. So you definitely need to take the instructions and this form before they even will take your fingerprints. Candidates should be prepared to provide the following information: your name, your email address, first and last name, a valid social security number, date of birth, country of birth, citizenship, training request ID, user ID, locations where fingerprints are collected, flight school, passport number, where you're living currently, Step 4. Candidate. On the date of the appointment, the candidate must bring the following items to the fingerprint collection location: this entire document, the candidate's passport or other specified documents, and then a tax custody and control form. So we did that, we have this, and I'm gonna keep it all together, and I am satisfied with myself that I am happy. Checklist complete. Personal checklist complete. Now I can stop worrying about it. Kind of. I'm not gonna stop worrying until I actually get there and get the fingerprints taken, you know what I mean? It's just how I am. Next week I have the appointment with my instructor to go through my ICARA application. So I figured it'd be a good idea to print out a copy so I have it on hand to go through with him. You can go to the ICARA website and go ahead and print it out. Depending if I was kind of hesitant because I noticed there was a mistake on this because I put third class because I was under the impression I had third class medical and it's actually second. I was going to edit it, but considering that it's only a couple of days before the appointment, I figured I was going to wait until I get there and talk to him first and see how it is. Otherwise, if you have time between when you notice a mistake and you want to go ahead and make a correction, you go ahead and select edit and do so, but you have to resubmit the application, which I don't know if it's going to cause problems or not, so that's why I'm not sure, so I'm going to ask before I do it. And to anyone that's worried about doing the ICARA form, there's really nothing to be worried about or intimidated about. It's really just like filling in the form for your driver's license. You know, you're all excited, like, oh, you get a student license, and it's exactly the same thing. With doing this, you fill in your details, you color your eyes, your weight, and stuff like that. Everything that's on your driver's license or your ID, and you fill in this the type that you're going for, and once you talk it through with your instructor and he fills in their side of the application, it gets sent off to FAA, and from what I was told, I don't know if it's correct, by the time the application's been processed, and then they mail out the certificate to be the student certificate for you, is the time that you can do your solo, like you're ready to do your solo. Is when it normally arrives. I don't know, I mean, it is because a lot of my information is third hand. Like I've read and talked to people and stuff like that, and I've read books, so I printed out 2 copies of the application for the iCar, so I'll keep them separated for now. But yeah, there you go. I may, but again, I feel this is a good demonstration of knowing your own personal minimums. I know I'm I'm a worrier, so I'm doing what I need to do to make myself not worry and not panic so much. So doing all of these steps reassures myself, and to me it's like demonstrating I have good self-control, self-responsibility, and I'm not going to make rash decisions when I do anything plane related, which is reassuring to myself. I do have a list of all the questions that I was asked while I was doing the preamble. I tend to answer them. I don't know if I'll do it now or later. This preamble 14, so right now I'm seeing if people want their names told or not, or if they want them private. I like normally when I get questions, I normally just hide, unless they tell me they want them public. I hide their names. Similar when I did when I do the request for drawings, any request from drawings, I hide their names unless they want it public, because 9 times out of 10, most of the drawing requests I get are adult themed. So yeah, I know I haven't really done a lot of drawing lately. I'm just, to be honest, I'm focused on pilot stuff right now. I need to stay focused on this because it's important. It's the last chance for me to get anything out of life if I want a decent life instead of this. So alright, I'll go ahead and end it here. Everyone, it's me. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not. I'll probably just do a little short vlog while I head to the gas station, and then another one when I actually get there, because it's early right now. It's 5:30 in the morning. So I'm on my way to Harris, and let's see, we got 16 minutes worth of time, and it won't take that long to get from here to the gas station. So after I stop at the gas station, that is when I'm going to stop the video, because I need the phone for the GPS. So that's going to be fun. So I got an hour and 40-minute drive there, and an hour and 40-minute drive back. I'm going to get money out, pay for gas, and have a little bit of extra money just in case anything happens to the truck or anything on the way, you know what I mean? Bit of insurance, you know what I mean? I have my bag. I went through the pre-checklist and I did it again before I left, just to make sure I have absolutely everything. So there's absolutely no reason why I should be missing anything, because I went through the checklist twice. One when you see me do it on the video, and then again just before I left. So I'm now at the gas station, so I'm going to end the video here, and I shall take you later. Briefly, just so I just got in, proof that nothing I do is ever simple. As soon as I go to get the ATM, there was a hold on my debit card, so of course I had to go and call my bank to get them to take the hold off, and then I'll get the money out. But like I said, nothing you go is ever simple with me, so Here we go. 9:15, 9:20. Made it into the state's capital, Harrisburg, or technically New Cumberland. And I'm gonna get the fingerprints done. Oddly enough, it's complete IMC conditions, I would say. It's fog all the way around. Conditions on the roadway was at least visibility 10 miles, but with the spray from the trucks and vehicles 5 miles. And yet, as it pulled up, there was a freaking beach bar and taken off. So I hope they know what they're doing. Hopefully they are IFR rated. Otherwise, they're flying illegally. Hey, I'm done. I just got my fingerprints taken and everything. But like I said, family curse. Nothing I do is ever simple. She was having technical difficulties and she was not able to log in and send the information, so she's going to try and work on it over the weekend. It's outside of their hours of operation, so she can't call them, but she'll try and do it on Monday. But yeah, I'm done. So right now, the this is what the airport looks like so far. Guys, it's me again. I apologize for the camera being the way it is, but I need it to keep it in just to keep the charger in. I'm here for my meeting. I wanted to waste some time because I'm early. The weather was really bad, so I thought I can go ahead and do the Q&A now. Alright, so question 1. Who is your favorite YouTube piloting channel? It kind of depends on what the scenario is, but Fanboy is Dash Pilot Girl. I find her channel inspiring, but the Baron Pilots channel and the Aviation 101, I learn a lot from them too. Who would you like to meet? Dutch Pilot Girl. I mean, I know I'm way off her radar. She'll probably never see it, but I feel like I could learn a lot from her. What made me want to start flying? I've always wanted to fly, to be honest, but I've gone through a lot of things. I was in the Navy, I was in a lot of stuff to get here, but I did basically 2 introductory flights and I was swept away by then. Number 4, what is your favorite plane, or what plane I would want to fly the most? My favorite plane is the Spitfire or the B-17 bomber. I doubt I would like. I mean, I would like to fly a Spitfire because I know in Duxford they have those 2-seater training Spitfires that people can have a go in. But I doubt I'd be able to fly solo in one. But yeah, the Spitfire, it would be amazing. I kind of want to fly in. There's a B-17 bomber that you can fly in Wisconsin that I would like to do. Number 5, what do I expect to be the hardest part of my training would be? For me personally, just the computerized tests. I don't do well on tests. Number 6, why do I have stars in your channel name? Because right now I don't feel like a student until I walk through those doors for the first time. Then I'll feel like a student. But also to emphasize that the fact that I plan to change the name as I go up. So as soon as I get private license, I'll change the name from student to private pilot Bartram, and then instrument rated pilot Bartram, and so forth. I thought that would be a good idea. Like, if you don't feel like watching my videos and you just wanted a quick update, well, you can just look no further than your subscription name. Oh, he's still a student pilot? Oh, well, okay. Oh, he's a pilot now. Okay, now I know what he's doing. So, here you go. Those are the 6 questions that I got. Thank you very much for those. If you have any more, put them in the comment section below, and I will, by all means, answer them. Adios. Hey, yo, it's me, so I'm done. I'm now packed in the Jeep, which is behind me. So I got the operations manual and other stuff for the course and everything. So I got all the SOPs to read and everything like that. So yeah, I'm now officially done. The new pilot checklist is complete from top to bottom with the TSA and everything else done, and it's no easy task, I tell you that. Like, it's interesting. I mean, it's not going to be cakewalk, but it is going to be fun. And if you're having fun, you'll learn. That's the important thing. Try to learn, otherwise you're not gonna. Try to have fun, otherwise you're not gonna learn. Hey, I'll catch you later. Hey, I'm now done. I'm heading home. I couldn't resist sheets. I love that popcorn chicken. So yeah, that's everything on the checklist done and complete. So that's it. I got nothing to do except study and review the manual. I'm gonna go through everything. I filled in the flight availability block form. The TSA is done. It's out of my hands basically. I have to wait until they're done. So yeah, this is the last of the preamble. There's no more preambling to do. The only thing left to do is get on and start doing this shit. They gave us a whole new procedure to get the flight kit to help clear up the misunderstanding of the bookstore and them. We got given an email, which is what I'll do, and order it via email and follow the instructions. So after this, there is going to be a one short clip video, like an 8-minute clip video of my last fun flight and explain basically. But yeah, there is nothing really of substance after this, and that flight is just like, hopefully it's going to be the last joyride I take in that simulator and I actually start using it to practice stuff and learn better stuff that I learn in class. So yeah, thank you very much for following the preamble playlist. I hope and aim to look forward to being able to look back on this and see the moment where I changed from being a complete noob that knows nothing to being one stage further, a completed private pilot and ready to take on the instrument. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm almost done. But yep, if you have any more questions or anything, put them in the comments below. Just trying to think if there's anything before I end it off. But yeah, this is going to be the last video of the year of, that I'm going to make. I still have the review books videos to upload. I have made them, I've just been lazy and uploading them for some reason. Don't know why. Hi guys, so I hope you enjoy your Christmas, New Year and so forth. Hope everyone stays safe, stay happy, stay current, stay flying, and I will catch you next time.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and